adventure. Like, share, subscribe, and click the bell, please. Thank you.
I love you. I love you.
We need money.
Okay, guys, hope y'all are doing good today. This is Uncle Jesse here. I am making spicy pickled boiled eggs. Now, it's very easy to do if you know anything about canning. Well, I don't have any mason jars, but I'll have to find some. As you know, I'm here in Banbantayan, Philippines. But I am using Best Foods real mayonnaise because it's the closest thing I can find to American mayonnaise, which it is American mayonnaise. It's salty, it's not sweet. So, they can mayonnaise in these jars, and they have to do the same process. So I know these can be boiled and then cooled without busting. You have to use your mind sometimes and improvise, people, when you can. Okay, simple ingredients. Simple ingredients. And I almost forgot one. I'm going to set it over here. Alright. We have 3 or 4 eggs in each jar. First thing you want to do, you want to boil your eggs about 6 to 8 minutes to make sure when you crack them they don't bust open and run everywhere. So you have your boiled eggs, you shell them, make sure you get the outside skin off of them or they won't absorb your vinegar mixture. Okay? So then you make sure you steam your jars and make sure they're germ free, clean, washed, like that, sterilized, like you would a baby bottle. Alright, then you put your eggs in there, and I added this Pinoy Spice tuba vinegar, which tuba is coconut. They make vinegar out of coconut here. It's very delicious. And also, I used Silver Swan Suka vinegar. Okay? So, we have 2 different types of vinegar in here, in which the Pinoy Spice has onions and garlics and spicy peppers in it, and a little jalapeno, and red onions, white onions, and garlic. And then I added about a teaspoon of Louisiana original hot sauce into the mix. That's why it's red. Now, what you want to do is you want to boil just like you were canning, and that one's not quite ready yet. You put your mixture into the jars, then you bring them to a boil for about 3 minutes. Then you set your jar over to the side, loosely put your lid on it, and let it cool down. Well, we're going to have to let it cool down a little bit because we have plastic lids here, which are okay. We don't want to melt the plastic. So, after your jars cool down, you put your lids on them and tighten them down. You still want your jars to be similarly hot, okay? But I'm going to have to let my jars cool down a little bit because I don't want to melt my plastic lids. So, after you get your jar boiling, you set your lid up there for a minute and let it sterilize. Make sure you don't melt your plastic lids, people. If it was a mason jar, I'd just put it on there loosely and let it boil. But I can't do that in this situation. So then, once it cools down enough for me to put my lids on it, I'm going to tighten my lids as tight as I can get them. Okay? And then I'm going to throw a rag over it so they'll cool down slowly. And when they cool down slowly, they will make a seal. And you can put them on the shelf and they'll last a year. But what I like to do with mine, after they cool down, I put them in the refrigerator. because I like my boiled spicy eggs to be chilled. So, there you have it. Boiled spicy eggs from Uncle Jesse in the Philippines. Good day.
Huwag kang mag-alala, makukuha rin kita, makukuha rin kita, makukuha rin kita. Ay, nakuha na pala kita.
Kaya mahal, magtiwala ka lang.